Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interphase Video, presents the Lancaster Festival, live from downtown. Also brought to you by the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield DB, Fair Hope Hospice, Walker Shoe Center, Personal Touch Party Rental,
and beautiful out, which has been most of the days we've been here, but it's a cool day. You don't have that heat and humidity here today, so if you have any intention of coming and hearing the band across the street, today's a great day to do it. They're just getting started now, so you got plenty of time to get down here, and seats are available over there. We'll talk more about who's there and what they're playing and what's going on over there in a little bit. But again, it's our Friday edition, our last one, Downtown Live. We've got more events throughout the day and tonight with the Lancaster Festival. And, of course, things are going on tomorrow. And, of course, we know about the big music thing tomorrow night going on. We'll talk about that. But the one going on at 11 o'clock tomorrow is the one we'll talk about right now. We've got Judy Rare with us. Judy, welcome.
Thank you.
And I will say that how unusual it is to have you here and not pouring down rain, because we have a history.
Exactly. I have that history of bringing rain to this.
But, and like I say, it may be the most perfect day, so good on you for
perfect.
bringing that with us today. So, gosh, what a week it's been for the Lancaster Festival, and you've been involved in some of that just based on your directing the orchestra for White Christmas, which was the Ohio University just not quite a week ago. How things changed in just a week. So as I understand it, you had two performances that day a week ago on Sunday. 2 and 7, I think, and you played the 2, and then kind of all broke loose, and then no 7, and then that's the one that's the 2 performances are being done this Sunday, 2 and 7, and so you're being out there for that. Right. So you've already done 4 shows, right? Is that for White Christmas, and you got 2 more to go? But what a week.
It's been quite a week.
I bet challenging. Yeah. Now, and it's affected you in another, well, I guess I don't know about that, because you had a few health issues, and that kind of precluded you from helping out with the youth, which would have been tomorrow morning. So they're not going to be here, but at 11 o'clock tomorrow, you still are directing the community band?
Yes, the community band will be here. I am directing, and so is the assistant conductor. He's actually directing a little bit more than I am, and we have a couple of college students that we're giving the chance to direct as well.
Really? How cool for them.
Members of the band.
Little mentoring program going on here? Well, very nice.
And
is that a first?
It's very good it's very good for them, and it's very good for the older band members to be a part of helping them.
No, yeah, that's good. I'm sure they enjoy it too. The band, it's a little family there, so everybody enjoys somebody else succeeding too.
Exactly.
Now, what's the program tomorrow for the community band? Is it a special thing just you put together just for the festival?
Yes, we've got some rather challenging things that are nice. We have a couple of John Williams pieces. I'm going to end by doing the Cowboys, which is it's very challenging, and it's fun. And then we've got a swear engine piece. We've just got a variety of things. One of the students is going to direct the Clear Track Polka. So we've just got a variety of songs that are fun.
How you probably, are these songs you've done in the past, all of them, or are there some new ones that you haven't performed yet?
We haven't performed some of those. Now, the Cowboys, we did perform that in the spring, but they liked it so well that they wanted to do it again for the festival. So that's why we pulled that one back out. But everything else is new.
My guest is Judy Rare. Judy, of course, is the director for our purposes here today. We've got Fisher Catholic, and we've got a lot of other things, the youth and everybody. But for our purposes today, with the way things have changed in the last week with the festival, just the community band tomorrow. And I'll say this about the community band. The last couple of years, maybe it's been longer than that, but my goodness, your size has grown. It's such a large group now, and the quality of music is just, I think, fabulous.
We made a big change after COVID. When we came back in, so many people wanted to play because they couldn't do things. So we had a lot of people coming out to join us that had not played in a while. And then we just keep growing, and we've got quite a few band directors now. that are present
How
band
nice is
directors
that?
and former band directors. So we just have a wonderful quality of musicians. It is very impressive.
It's kind of funny because, after COVID, so many things kind of petered out. They didn't go on, or they didn't continue anymore. But in your case, it kind of actually grew.
Oh, it grew because we were only probably 40 people at that point, and we're like 84 now.
84.
84.
And like I say, I think you've always done a good job, but you're so much bigger, so the sound is so full now.
It is very full. The sound is very full. I worry about where we're going to fit at times, but we make it work.
Even practicing, you still out of Redeemer? You practice out there?
Yes,
Do you still
and
have room out there?
And yeah, we still have room.
Okay, because I know there are places you've overgrown and
Yes.
where you can perform. I would say even at Faith Memorial, you probably fill that up, right?
Oh, we definitely fill that up.
Because
Yeah.
I remember the community chorus was out there with you one year, and there just almost wasn't room for having everybody up there.
Yes.
Yeah. 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes.
Bring a lawn chair right
Right.
behind us here at the Zane Square area over there. What time the band have to be there at 10? Calls about 10?
Yeah, a 10:15.
Well, good luck tomorrow. We're glad you're feeling better and glad you're
Thank
able to
you.
help out on this. It's good to see you back. Always good to have you here.
Yeah, and the
On a-
youth band will be back next summer.
And next summer, so I think next year, bigger and better, we'll be back to normal next year. Good luck
I
with
hope.
that. Judy Rare with the community band with us.
Thank you.
Last night, the Chamber Music Classics concert, Duos to Octets, a global chamber tapestry, took place up on the hill, First United Methodist Church. Here's a piece with Judith Stillman and Dmitry Pogorilev. I want to thank Buckeye Lake Marina for bringing that highlight to you. If you're looking for a new boat, a great pre-owned watercraft, or a place to get parts for your boat, Buckeye Lake Marina has it all. You can learn more at buckeyeLakeMarina.com. Welcome to Lancaster Festival Live. This is Paul Jasson. We are here for our final day down here. Not the final day of the festival, of course. Lots going on yet today, tonight, and then through tomorrow and evening. But for us, Monday through Friday, this will be our last day. And as you can tell, I think, by our background here, what a absolutely beautiful day it is down here. And it's always fun to have new folks on here, and we've got one with us now. A pretty well-known face, I think, in the community. But first, here on Lancaster Festival Live, it's Clark Hubbard. Clark, of course, a very fine percussionist from the Lancaster Percussion Ensemble that goes around here, who I'm sure you've seen him perform this year, and they're fabulous. But that was kind of the genesis to kind of propel him to bigger and better things. First of all, Clark, welcome. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So you were with, just how many years ago were you in the percussion? 2 or 3?
I graduated about 10 years ago.
Has it
I was
been
in
that
there
long?
for 4 years. But
Wow,
I graduated
it
10
doesn't
years
seem
ago.
that long, but what an experience. Everybody that has been there that talks about, you learned a lot there from Mr. Gherkin and everything.
Oh, yeah. It's an incredible program. Bruce is awesome. Yeah. Amazing
I tell
experience.
people that, and you would know now, you could probably speak to that, there'd be a lot of colleges at which they had this percussion ensemble for them.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people go on study music, teach music, all kinds of awesome things.
Yeah, so let's talk about that for you. So you graduated from the Lancaster High School, and then you go to the University of Michigan?
I went to Vanderbilt University for
Vanderbilt
undergrad.
was undergrad?
Yep.
Oh, then
And then up to Michigan for
was
grad school.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you went to Vanderbilt, which turned out to be a good move on your part, I would
It's great,
say.
yeah.
So you were there, 4 years?
Yep, was there 4 years, went up to Michigan for a couple years, and then fell in love with Nashville while I was at Vanderbilt. So fortunately now I get to work down there.
And in the last decade or so, Nashville is kind of the place to be. I mean, it was always a country place. Everybody always knew it as that. But in the last decade, you could probably speak to that better than me. But I mean, it is the place to go to, like a destination place. People really want to live there now. So good on you.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally expanding. Even from the time I graduated, the skyline's totally different. Seems like a new building goes up
Really?
every day.
Really?
The city's just changing. It's a pretty fun place to be.
So when you left the original time after your 4 years there, how long were you up at Ann Arbor?
I was up there for 2 years.
Just
and then,
2 years
yep.
of school. And then now you're back at Vanderbilt. And what is your job now?
Yeah, so I'm the assistant director of the athletic bands. So marching band, basketball band. If there's sports and music, I'm involved.
It sounds like such a cool thing for you. Is this something if you could have put your name on something, this would have done it?
I mean, it's a pretty fun job. I watch
Yeah.
sports and teach music. It's pretty hard living.
Now, were you there for the Alabama game?
Yep, I was right there on the sidelines helping direct the band.
Man, I bet that was a moment that, Vanderbilt football probably has never seen.
Yeah, first time we'd ever beat a top 10 opponent, or top 5, let alone number 1 in the country. So it was pretty incredible.
And I would say everybody in the country except those in Alabama probably were pulling for you.
Oh, yeah.
And then we hear this story after that students, and maybe you were one of them, they come down on the field. There's no keeping them off the field for that. They're on there. And I hear the goalpost gone down, and then it's the march to the river.
Yep. Yeah, we kept the band off the field. So we weren't part of what got fined. But yeah, they marched the goalpost a couple miles down to the Cumberland River.
And I heard they took it right through downtown.
Yep, right past Broadway.
And it was led by the police, so
yeah,
there was no problem.
They were trying to keep everyone safe. So,
Isn't
yeah,
that unreal?
it was pretty wild.
A moment that I doubt if you'll ever forget.
Nope,
Huh?
I've got a piece of the goalpost in my office, so I'll remember that for a while.
So the athletic bands you work with, is there more than just the band, the marching band that's on the football field? Are there ones like at basketball games or other events?
Yeah, so the main ones are football and basketball. We played
Okay.
all of those games, but then we also played a few volleyball games, soccer, lacrosse, working on trying to get to baseball because we have a great baseball program. But yeah, if there's any sport we can work our way into, we're trying to be there.
So for football then, is it? I assume whoever is the main director of that, he handles all the shows and everything, and you help develop the shows.
We work as a great team, so he does a
Okay.
lot of the drill writing.
How many directors are there?
Just 2.
Just 2.
So he handles a lot of the formations they do. I
Yes.
arrange a lot of the music, but it's a great partnership between us.
Arranging music, probably right up your alley.
Yep. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, very good. I remember just a couple of months ago, I'm involved a little bit with the Lancaster Handbell Ensemble. Bill Whitman, former director of the Lancaster High School Bands. And we got to introduce a video from you, and that was a piece you had written.
Yep, they commissioned me to write a piece for
And
them.
you had a commission piece there, and we had a little video of you playing there. You were still stuck down in Nashville, sadly. You couldn't be here in Lancaster. We're sorry about that. But it was a beautiful piece at the, wow. I mean, so handbell
thank you.
stuff too, huh?
Yeah, all kinds of music.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks.
And the crowd enjoyed it too.
Well,
It was a great piece. Of course, they're a great group.
They're
They have a
fantastic.
lot good. So is that the immediate future? Are you enjoying your time down there? Is this something you're digging?
I'm having a great time. Yeah. Also loving being here. Get to come back for a few weeks, play in the festival orchestra. Yeah. I'm happy with everything right now.
And this is your second year as playing with the Lancaster Festival Orchestra? You
Yep.
were here last year.
Yeah, last year I was one of the orchestra fellows, and then
Yes.
this year I'm just a regular member of the percussion section.
And I got to see you, and we'll see a clip a little later on of the opening ceremony up at St. Mary's Church up on the hill there. But kind of a magical night, and I'm sure I know you played in it, but then to hear the tenor, he was such a cool guy.
Incredible.
And and the new maestro now. Have you met him?
Yep, John Devlin. I've ran into him a few times. Obviously, see him in rehearsal. He's fantastic. So looking forward to see how he helps the festival grow and evolve going forward.
And, you never know how things work out. But at his age, being a pretty young fella, he could be here quite a few years.
Yeah, and I think he really understands how unique the festival is, where it fits in the musical landscape. So I'm pretty excited about the future.
Is his directing dramatically different from Gary? He seemed to be really into the cues and noticing what you guys are doing.
Every director has their own unique, little quirks and things. So once you adjust to those after like one rehearsal, it's smooth sailing.
Quirks, huh? We'll call them quirks.
Sure.
That's maestro quirks. We like that. So you play all the percussion instruments that are involved back there? Horsky let you play anything?
Yep, they let me play a few things.
Well, very good. I know how he can be sometimes, He's a good old Fairfield Union boy. But do you think when you come back to this and you see the festival, it's kind of got to knock your socks off a little bit. Here you are, a kid coming up, been here through all 40, well, most of them anyway. You've probably seen 3/4 of them since you've been a kid, and now you're involved in it. Is it a different look when you're involved where you are now?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like, grew up here, so got to attend all the events as a fan at all different ages, and then worked on the stage crew for a few years, so got to see, behind the curtain how it all works. And I'm up on the stage playing, so yeah. It's cool to see all the different sides of the festival and how the whole community comes together for all of it.
Can you imagine that this year has been what it's been this year at the festival?
It's been different, but music is still happening, so
it is.
That's the most important thing.
And we still have that very cool concert, tomorrow night now out at Fairfield Christian Church on that, and you're involved in that, I'm sure.
We're playing
And
in
will
that.
the music you'll be playing out there, I would have always assumed that it'll be much of the music that you would have played at OUL on Saturday.
Yeah, so part of the program is stuff we would have played last Saturday for the Gary LaVox, the opening half. Some of it comes from there, and some of it is brand new stuff we weren't originally planning to play this year, but we brought it out for this special concert. So don't want to spoil any surprises, but there's some pretty exciting stuff on the repertoire.
Don't pull the curtain back. So a lot of practices still going on. Here we are, Friday afternoon. You still practice today, tomorrow?
Yep, we got rehearsal tonight, rehearsal tomorrow afternoon, and then the big show.
Well, I can't tell you what a joy it is to have you back here as somebody that's been here and as an underling here and done all the grunt work, and now to see this, it's amazing. So Congratulations on being here. I'm sure your mom and dad are beside themselves.
Yep, they're happy.
Clark Hubbard with us, who is in the percussion of the Lancaster Festival Orchestra. Thanks, Clark, for being here with us.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, this is Jill Hinwood with the Victoria Players Children's Theater in Baltimore. We are currently in our 8th season thanks to local support. This month, we are really excited to be chosen as a recipient of the Buckeye Cares program. That means Buckeye will make a generous donation to help our efforts with every vehicle they sell this month. From all of us at Victoria Players Children's Theater, we say thank you, Buckeye.
If you've been thinking about getting a home loan, now is the time. Hi, this is Carrie James from Fairfield Federal. Our experienced lenders are here to help you make your vision a reality. For more than 125 years, we've been helping our community achieve home ownership. Fairfield Federal has convenient online application for your home loan, home equity loan, and home equity line of credit needs. Visit fairfieldfederal.com to get started. Fairfield Federal for checking, savings, and home loans. Data charges may apply, subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
Hi, I'm Carol Whittington, and I would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, located at 1540 Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. We are a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio and Hocking Hills area since 2003. Graduations with a personal touch, weddings with a personal touch, corporate events with a personal touch. Please call us today for all your party rental needs. 740-689-6991.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Welcome back to Lancaster Festival Live downtown. This is Paul Jassa with you. Beautiful day down here. We'll talk about what's going on behind us. You can hear it probably in the background there. Great stuff happening today on the final day of the noon events at the Zane Square Festival right over there behind us. It's always good to hear that while we're doing it. And believe it or not, there is life after the Lancaster Festival, things that are going on beyond tomorrow, which will be the end of that. And one of them is the Fairfield County Antique Tractor Show, and the club that puts it on. I've got Doug Shaw, president, with us. Doug, welcome.
Thank you.
2 weeks from, I guess, today,
Yeah.
the first day. What's that, August 15th?
15, 16, and
15th,
17.
16th, and 17th is the actual dates for that. It's out at the fairgrounds down there. 30th year.
This is our
Have you been
30th
involved on all 30?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I started this club back in 1989, and then we've done 30. This will be our 30th show. So
Be careful what you wish.
I know.
Because here he is, the eternal president of
Yep.
the Antique Tractor Club. But the thing has grown so much. I guess I can remember a lot of years down at Alley Park when that was a great place to have it. You had plenty of room. Everything was nice,
Yep.
spread out all over the place. You were doing stuff, but
It's a beautiful park.
but you just got too big?
Just got too big for it.
Wow.
Mainly parking.
Yeah,
So,
I can see that.
yep. So
and certainly the fairground's perfect.
Oh,
for
absolutely.
this.
A lot of shade there and so forth.
Yeah.
It's really worked out for us.
So so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What are the hours?
Like 8 to 5 on Friday, and now Saturday's going to be a long day because we're going to do some extra tractor games and so forth, zero-turn races in the evening. Yes, something we've added this year. And then at dusk, we're going to do a spark show with the steam engines. So trying to do some different things. So.
Well, we can talk about some of that. Now, this zero-turn races, are these zero-turn mowers?
Yes.
It's not like a...
It's come right off the yard. It's got to be a stock zero-turn mower, and we're going to do it with the barrels just like you would a horse. It's going to be a timed event.
How many well, you don't know yet,
We
of
don't
course.
know yet, but there's been a lot of interest.
I think
It's gonna
that's
be something
fascinating.
different. It's
Yeah.
something different.
Oh, I think so. I think
And we're
that
going
could...
to do other tractor games and contests and so forth.
And then the steam engine stuff everybody loves. Anything you can do with them to involve them. That's
with the spark show,
a history gone by. I bet that's still a crowd pleaser.
It is.
Just in general is
Right,
seeing the
right.
steam engines.
And they're going to do a class on the steam engines on Saturday afternoon and kind of explain how they actually operate and work. They've cut one apart so you can see the internal sides of it. It's really good.
I know there are some big steam engine shows around. I don't know how many there are in Ohio, but I know around they still have those.
Absolutely. Actually, there's going to be one the same weekend as ours at Dover.
Okay.
They've got a bunch of steam engines up there.
But these are the ones, the local ones that people
Yeah,
bring them out
we'll
here.
probably
and-
have 6
You have them
or
on the
8.
infield or?
Yeah, in the infield. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be at Georgetown the week before, and then they'll come to us the next weekend. So.
Well, tell us what's and I know you got a lot going on out there. It's a pretty family-friendly event. What's the admission to get in?
Nothing.
Nice. I like that.
We-
But parking a little bit?
No.
No, everything.
Everything's free.
That's
And-
why you're
and
the
we-
president, Doug.
Well, and we
That's why
want
you're
to try
the
to keep
president.
it that way.
That's why.
I figure as long as I'm president, we're going to have a free show.
And I know you treat it as a pretty family-friendly event. Like you can come and there's stuff there for kids
There's
and
kids
food
that-
and
yes, and food that it's affordable for a whole family. So yeah, and there's kids events and so forth. So
is there like what do you call those where you have stuff for sale and
oh yeah, crafts and
crafts?
vendors.
There'll be
Yeah.
those things
Right,
and where they have
absolutely.
parts and
Parts, tractor parts, and so forth, and flea market stuff. So
how much of the area do you actually fill up? Is it like is everything out in the in front of the grandstand? Or is it on the grass where all the other stuff?
You got the infield with a bunch of actual events like thrashing wheat and that kind of sawmill and stuff. And then on the south side of the grandstands where all the vendors and tractors and food vendors and things like that are.
Now your zero-turn race, I'll be on the track, I guess.
It'll
huh?
be on the racetrack there in front of the grandstand at 7 o'clock Saturday night.
Well, that'd be worth the price of admission to come see
I'm going
that.
to take my zero turn in.
Oh, well, that's a holiday fair. Like
There
you
you
probably
go.
have it hopped up. You probably have
no, I
stuff
wouldn't
going
do a
on.
thing like that.
President of the club, you got to win this, man. I mean,
I
they might
doubt it.
toss you out.
Oh, well, that would be a blessing. Wouldn't it?
So 30
Nobody
years.
wants the job.
30 years. When you started this, I mean, would you have envisioned 30 years?
No.
I mean, just you and a few guys
There
getting
were
this
6 of
going.
us.
So 6 of you decide this is what we want to do.
Yep.
Let's see where it goes.
Yep.
Well, now 30 years later, my golly, it's like I say, so big it has to move.
Yeah, there's 6 of us. Everybody threw in $25, and we started.
That's not going to work today.
No. But we got over 400 members now.
Really?
Yeah.
And probably,
all over
and there's
this-
a lot of young ones. I hope there's a lot of young
There's
ones
some coming
in.
on. We're trying to recruit more. We need to go to FFA groups and try to recruit some of
That's
these
probably
boys.
a good place to go to
Yes,
that. And
yeah.
Are the FFAs doing pretty good?
Yeah, they are.
Good.
They're actually kind of thriving right now.
There have been some times when, I know with the girls and 4-H and all that, things have kind of faded a little
Right,
bit,
right.
but I'm glad to hear FFA is strong.
I'm glad you mentioned girls because that's what we need to get them involved so the boys will get involved.
Well, there's a good point. That's why he's the president, because
Yeah.
he's forward-thinking.
Thinking all
he
the
knows
time.
what's going on. So the hours, again, are Friday starts at 8.
Yeah, 8 to 5 on Friday, 8 to 9 on Saturday, and then like 8 to 4 on Sunday.
So full days, lots
yeah.
lots of activities.
Oh,
we
yeah.
hope for a beautiful day like this.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Price is right. No
Yep.
cost to get in.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah. Now we've got it up on the screen there.
Yep.
There's everything about the
Yep.
coming up August 15th, 16th, 17th. Beautiful shot of the fair and some of the tractors. And what's being featured this year?
International Harvester.
International Harvester.
Yep.
What do you own?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. That's Doug Shaw, president of the Antique Tractor
I like
Show.
them all.
Yeah, well, yeah, you never met one you didn't like,
Well,
huh?
pretty much. Pretty much.
And you've probably got almost every brand imaginable
Just about.
with all the members.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I know when
There's certain guys that have certain brands, and that's it. But
like everybody likes a Ford or a
Yeah,
Chevy, then
right.
maybe all you do
Exactly.
is John Deere or
Yeah,
International
right.
or
We've got guys that strictly John Deere. Some are Alice Chalmers. Some are Farmall. International. But
who owns the most tractors? Do you know?
Greg Gruby, I bet.
Is he have them in the parades?
Yeah, he has them in the parades.
John Deere?
No, they're
No?
Case.
Case.
That's kind of unusual.
That is.
He brought last year we featured Case, and I think he brought 32 of them. I think he's got 60, but I think he was able to get 32 of them here.
He probably got more than them. They got people got in Corvettes around here. I tell you that.
what, it's
Well, good
it's
for
amazing.
him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's good. He's a good member.
Doug Shaw, president of the Fairfield County Antique Tractor Club, and they're putting on the show August 15th, 16th, 17th down at the fairgrounds. So good luck on year 30. Congratulations. We'll
Thank
look
you.
for 31 some chatter next year.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope you pull it off on the zero turn race, too, Doug.
I know, it's gonna be
I'm
interesting.
pulling for you on that. All right. Coming up tomorrow night, a special Lancaster Festival Orchestra concert will be held at Fairfield Christian Church, 8 p.m. to wrap up this year's festival. Let's take a look back now to where it started. Opening night, Thursday night, a few days ago at the Basilica of St. Mary's of the Assumption.
It is so important for families to feel comfortable and safe when they call, because oftentimes that first phone call, even picking up the phone physically and just dialing that number, is very hard. You're asking for something that is a very difficult and private decision, and so we want everyone to feel comfortable and safe that you pick up that phone, you make that phone call, and let us just guide you and lead you where you want. And then you can make an informed decision about what's best for you and your family.
The Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities is proud to support the Lancaster Festival as it celebrates the creativity, talent, and spirit of our community. This month, there are countless opportunities to join in the fun and connect with your neighbors and friends at events across Fairfield County. Be sure to visit Fairfield ED Social Enterprises during the festival, Art and Clay on Main, and Square 7 Coffee House in downtown Lancaster, where you can unleash your own creativity and enjoy a refreshing beverage. We look forward to seeing you at the festival and to celebrating our community together.
Welcome back to Lancaster Festival Live, and just a couple of moments ago we saw that clip for Thursday night, and let me just add, I haven't gotten to all the opening nights over the years, but I was able to attend this one a few nights ago at St. Mary's, and it was just a fabulous concert, and the tenor was wonderful. We got to meet the new maestro, John Devlin, who just put on a heck of a show. We'll talk about him more in a little bit, but we knew the concert was off to a bang, and little did we know, but Thursday night was just all you had hoped for. Right now behind us at the Zane Square Festival bandstand behind us, we've got the noon music going on, and today it's a group called Honey and Blue. They're playing at the concert stage. Let's go across the street and hear that now.
Very quick with this story. Adam and I go for a walk every night together just to decompress, catch up on the day. And we were going for a walk and we see this young man who couldn't have been older than 16, maybe 15 years old. And he's staring up at the stars and he's just kind of swaying and his hand is on his heart and he looked almost sick. So we walked over, we're friendly people, and we said, "Hi, is everything okay?" And he turns to us, ghost white, and says, "Yeah, I just had my first kiss." Right? Like, I was like, okay, this is the most precious thing ever. And he couldn't have said it to two worse people because we freaked out and started screaming. And we're like, oh my God. And he was like, oh, okay, bye, and ran away. But we thought it was so beautiful that how often do you say, hi, how are you? And then they say, good, how are you? And then you go about your life and you never see each other again. But to have such an honest moment of your very first kiss to share with us, I thought that was so beautiful. And both of us were like, oh my God, we've got to go home and write a song right now. And we did. So that is this song. And it's called Stars. And it's about a glorious first kiss.
Perfect night in May. There's so much more to say. Fumble with my key to stop the time. I never wanna leave. I linger by a door. I wanted so much more. Lean a little towards you, but I'm blinded by the glow. 'Cause I see stars. I see stars. When your lips meet mine, I see stars. When your lips meet mine, flying through the night, lost in overdrive. Who'd have thought a kiss could take me higher than the moon? It's crazy, me you are the now.
That clip of Honey and Blue, they sound pretty good from where we are over here, I can tell you that. But that clip brought to you by the Fairfield County Park District. You can find more details about all their upcoming events at fairfieldcountyparks.org. Let's take a look at the calendar, and again, there's still quite a bit going on considering this is the next to last day. And our calendar is brought to you by Walker Shoe Center, a sit-down, get your feet measured shoe store, 737 East Main Street in Lancaster. We all know where the Walker Shoe Center is. So what we got going on this afternoon, we have the final cafe concert of the year. It's Gone with the Winds, plural. That'll take place at Cheer Chalet at 3 o'clock. Then tonight, I was just talking to the mayor today, and he is one of the judges of the bike races, which occur at 5:30. That's for ages 10 and under, and they'll be at the Job and Family Services parking lot. So the mayor is one of the judges for this. Also at 5:30, we've got the Gary Sheldon Community Orchestra. Allows students and amateurs the opportunity to sit in with the festival orchestra. And it'll be under the direction of Alejandro Gomez Guillen, and that'll take place at Zane Square. That's at 5:30. Then 7 to 9 tonight takes place. The band Identity Crisis will be behind us at the Zane Square Festival. So that's what's going on for just today. And of course, we've got tomorrow coming. Big Saturday night finish on that. And there's several things going on tomorrow. Of course, we had Judy Rare on earlier. We talked about her. 11 o'clock, the Lancaster Community Band will be playing over there. The young people won't be there this year, but the community band is playing at 11 o'clock behind us at the bandstand over there. And then last but not least, we were able to kind of announce this a few days ago. There is a special concert. It's been entitled Resilience Through Music. It's a special concert by the Lancaster Festival Orchestra. It'll be held at the Festival Christian Church, or the Fairfield Christian Church at 8 o'clock, and that's tomorrow night. Now, it's a free concert, but seating is limited, and you need to get a ticket at the festival office, and you can get in. There's no charge for that. Now, I will mention that there are donations that they would appreciate, and there'll possibly be several opportunities to donate out there as you see fit. But all that will be out there tomorrow night, and you can call the festival office at 740-667-4808 and visit their office at 117 West Wheeling Street. So that's kind of going to wrap it up for us. We, again, want to highlight the tomorrow night. You can watch all the programs on Lancaster Festival Live that have been on and replays right here at Spectrum, Channel 1021, and on the CLN Hometown Connection. We got that going on, their YouTube channel, or by going to Interface Video Facebook page and click on the live link. And we got some thank yous. Considering this is our final day here, we got some nice thank yous we want to mention. Certainly we want to mention the good people here at Fairfield Personal Touch Party Rentals. They gave us this beautiful tent we've been under all week. We did need a little bit yesterday, but other than that, it's just been a great shield from the hot weather, so we thank them so much. Personal Touch Party Rentals. Want to thank United Way of Fairfield County, Lancaster Parks and Recreation, the City of Lancaster, City and Safety Service Director's Office, and also, of course, Lancaster Festivals, Deb Connell, and Maestro John Devlin. Want to thank the IVP crew here with us all week: Bob Campetti, Shane Messina, Donnie Ziegfeld, Josh Messerly, Braden Booth, and Will Custer. Those guys have really brought it to each and every day. We want to thank our sponsors who've been really instrumental in allowing us to do this, and certainly our guests. We've had some great people on this week. So fortunate to start it out with the Maestro way back on Monday and finish it up with a good crew here today. So just remember that it's been a heck of a week for the Lancaster Festival, and it kind of ends up tomorrow night out at the Fairfield Community Church, and they've got that Resilience Through Music. There'll be donations possibility you can give out there if you'd like, but they would appreciate anything you can do to help them. So we'll be back bigger and stronger next year. We have no doubt about it. So for all the folks, the sponsors, the crew here, Interface Video, thanks for joining us all week, Monday through Friday, on Lancaster Festival Live. Thanks a lot.
Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interface Video, presents the Lancaster Festival, live from downtown. Also brought to you by the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield DD, Fair Hope Hospice, Walker Shoe Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield Parks, Buckeye Lake Marina, and Buckeye Toyota.